Hi everybody, how are you today? I know you're all speakers and some of you are more seasoned than others, but the reason why you are in this group is because you want to be the best that you can be. I'm here today to talk about putting your best face forward either on stage or virtually. My name is Jeri Taylor-Swade and I am here I'm a makeup artist. I'm an elite makeup artist. I'm also a speaker myself, and I'm also a distributor for a cosmetic company. So I'm here to tell you some tips and tricks on how to get your face ready either for stage and or we're doing a lot of virtual things now, aren't we? Just like we're doing right now. I've presented this on stage many times and I'm not going to go into quite as much detail today, but I just wanted to give you an overview of some things to think about because you want to look your best when you are performing and when you're speaking. Speaking is performing. And I have some great tips for you today. So as you can see, by just looking at me right now, if you see this side of my face, okay, this side of my face compared to this side of my face, do you see the difference? This side, my face actually is lifted up a little bit on this side. It looks lifted up higher than on this side. And this side of my face is just natural, kind of everyday makeup that most people wear, okay? And then on this side of my face is more stage ready or virtual stage ready makeup. It makes a big difference. Whether you're a man or woman, men wear stage makeup too, and I can give you specific tips on that if you would like to contact me directly. But most of the time when you are on stage, you are really good at what you know. You're really good at the topic that you will be talking about, but you may not be good at makeup. You may not know anything about fashion or beauty or anything like that, but you also know that it's important for you to put your best face forward because you want to be accepted by your audience and not be judged, because you know that everybody judges you as soon as they see you, whether you want them to or not, and you want to be judged immediately as a professional even before you open your mouth. So there's a lot of things that are encompassed in that statement, and I'm only going to be speaking about a few of those things. But makeup is big and it's huge and it's really important. Even if you are not a makeup person, maybe you don't do any makeup whatsoever, I'm sorry, but you need to now, because if you want to be a speaker, you have got to. Unless you're talking to people that don't wear any makeup at all either. I mean, if you're in that kind of an environment where no one wears makeup, that's different. But most of the time, you are going to be talking to people that you want to be perceived as professional. And it's been proven over and over again that you must wear some kind of makeup in order to be perceived as professional. There's been many studies done about that, and many studies done about women wearing lipstick versus not wearing lipstick. So I don't know if there's anybody watching right now because I haven't seen any comments come through. So if I'm hoping that I'm live right now and I just need a heart or I need a comment of some kind, give me a clap, give me a hand raise, give me something so that I know that you can see me right now. I would really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and talk about virtual makeup and stage makeup. Pretty much the same, except for stage makeup, you even want to wear a little bit more. Virtually, you can get away with a little bit less because you're closer to the camera. Whereas when you are on a stage, you're very far apart or separated from those that you're speaking to. So if I move back, even in my office, and I'm back here, you can see that this side of my face and my eyes, and not my lips, because this is a topic that I'll be talking about in a minute. But this side of my face, you can see my eyes a lot better on this side of my face than this side of my face. And I'm in my office, and I'm only probably 3 feet away from my phone right now, right? So if you are on a stage, think about that. Think about how far you are away from the very first front row, and then all those people in the back row, they need to be able to see your face too. That's why it's important to know and understand a little bit about makeup, because it's stage makeup. It's basically performance makeup. You're performing, and you need to know about that, okay? So I'm going to move closer now. All right? The one thing that I need to stress more than anything is, if you don't have good skin, it doesn't matter what you do to your face to try to cover it up, it will look covered up. Good skin is imperative if you are a speaker. And you may not have grown up learning anything about that. I talk to so many women all the time that never had a mom or never had a grandma, never had any kind of woman influence that would teach them how to take care of their skin. Even the basics they don't know. They watch commercials, or they hear a girlfriend talking or whatever, but they don't really know what works best for their skin, or what are the basics, what do you need to do. And that's where I can come in. I'm very good at that, and I've been doing it for almost 40 years, so I know what I'm talking about, okay? So if you want to talk to me about skincare, even for men, men need skincare too, contact me, and we can have a virtual one-on-one, and we can discuss that. And I can also send you a skin profile that you can take, and then you'll know what kind of skin you have, and then we'll know what kind of skincare will work best for you. So that is an important part of makeup and presenting yourself on stage, is to have good skin, good glowing, healthy looking skin. That's the first thing. Then the next thing is makeup itself. The makeup itself needs to be, if you are doing stage makeup, if you're doing filming of any kind, if you're doing videos, if you are recording your videos and putting them on YouTube, whatever you're doing, you need to make sure that you're using makeup that is going to look good on film, and that's called HD quality, high definition, high def, you know what that is, quality makeup. My makeup that I promote is HD makeup. It looks amazing for any kind of performing. And the other thing that you want to make sure that you think about is waterproof makeup, especially when you don't need it as much in the comfort of your home, if you're doing like a Zoom or something like that. But if you sweat, or if you get nervous, or if you're on stage, it's invariable. It doesn't matter how seasoned you are, right? When you get nervous before you go on, you're going to get sweaty. Your palm of your hands are sweaty, and your face is sweaty as well. Your armpits are sweaty. You know what I'm talking about. You've experienced it, right? Okay, so that's what we want to talk about, is the fact that you need to have makeup that's not going to like sweat off or make you look really, really shiny while you are speaking. And the one thing though is moisture. You want moisture. Moisture is good. Moist skin is good because it has a nice glow to it, right? And the other thing is drinking a lot of water. And I know you probably already know this, but when you drink a lot of water, the water inside your body wakes you up. And the way to wake yourself up right before you go on stage, and or when you're going virtually on stage, is to use a hydrating mist. I have mine sitting on my desk because I do a lot of live videos, lots of live trainings, lots of live Zooms, lots of all kinds of stuff like that. Okay, so what I do, and the other thing is, a hydrating mist will wake you up when you're tired. Do you ever get like sleepy around 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Because I do. And if I'm sitting at my desk, I'm working on something, I take my hydrating mist and I just spray it just like this. And this one smells so good. And this is hyaluronic acid, and it's an instant boost of moisture. So what happens is, and a lot of people will tell you this is a trick that a lot of people use. So before they go on stage or before they go live, they take the hydrating mist and they spray it on their face, and it wakes them up, and it makes your skin look beautiful, and it just refreshes you to where you can put a smile on your face and feel awake and alive right before you go on. The other thing to do is jump around, maybe dance to music. All those kind of things you probably already know, but those are some tips and tricks, and this hydrating mist is super important. I'm telling you, if you do this trick alone, it makes a big difference. Okay, so then the other thing is having glowing skin. Is sometimes you don't have glowing skin, and even if you do, like I have really good skin and I take good care of my skin, but I use a product that most performers use and most people on stage use and most stars, Hollywood stars use, especially when they're on the red carpet and those kind of things. It's called Pearlizer. Now, Pearlizer is my brand is called Pearlizer. There's other things that it's called, but what I wanted to show you is that this kind of a product is opalescence. So when you move in the light, if you look at it straight on, you don't really see much, but when you move in the light, it picks up highlighting. So what you do is you put it right here on your cheekbone, and this one is flesh colored, so it doesn't have any color in it itself that you can use. And I'll put it on this side so you can see. I already have blush on this side, but when I put Pearlizer on, do you see how it picks up the light? Okay, so the other thing is I'm gonna change. The sun is changing outside right now, so hold on a second. Okay, that's better. Lighting is super important, and it's really important. Like I just had the window open and there's sunlight some part of the day, and then in Washington State where I live, then the clouds come in and then there's not sun, and so it really fluctuates. So the best thing to do is to close your windows if this is a super important video that you're doing, or if you're filming so that you can put it on YouTube, make sure your lighting is really, really good. Now, the other thing that you can do is also use a colored Pearlizer, and a colored Pearlizer has the same opalescence in it, but it also has a color to it, so it looks like a blusher. And so that's what I have on this side. You see the opalescence is there, but this side shows a little bit more color, and that's because I use this colored Pearlizer over here. It's all in one bottle, so it's kind of fun and easy to use. Okay, so the other thing is your eyes. It's so important, and I already told you, I already did the backup thing. You already know why this eye is showing, this eye is not. I have makeup on this eye. This is just normal everyday makeup on this eye. All right, the difference is astonishing, really. So what I did different is this. There's sun in Seattle. Oh, you're funny, Erin. Sometimes there's sun in Seattle. Today we have sun, and then we don't have sun, and then sometimes, it's one of those off and off days, off and on days. So let's talk about your eyes. So on this eye right here, I do have shadow on. I have two colors of shadow, and this is sort of an everyday look. And this is something that I would do every day when I'm not doing stage, or when I'm not doing photos, or when I'm not doing filming or things like that, or speaking. This is something that I would just kind of wear every day, right? I have two shadows on. I've got a highlighter color, and then a little bit of a deeper color on my above my crease, and a little bit here. And I don't have any eyeliner on, I just have mascara on. And that's what most people do. Most people think that if they put just a little bit of mascara and a little bit of shadow, that they're doing good. And that's okay for every day, but it's not okay when you're speaking, or when you are on stage, or when you're doing filming, okay? You have to do more. So this eye here is the exact same colors as here, just more intense, but I added one deeper color here, as you can see in the corner in a V and up, because everything needs to be lifted up. Like this, you can see it's lifted up right here. Especially as you get older, you want everything to be lifted up. And even if you're not older, but on stage, you want everybody to be lifted up. You want people to be looking at your eyes and your lips. And that's what everybody looks at anyway when they're talking to you. And you don't want to give them a lot of distractions, okay? A lot of distractions is something I'll talk about in a minute, but let's go back to the eye makeup. So on this side, I have eyeliner on my bottom here, which is called my waterline, and I have eyeliner up here underneath my lashes. You see the difference? There's no eyeliner there. See, there's a white line. On this side, there is, I use navy blue because I have dark brown eyes. So navy blue is really, really good if you have dark brown eyes because it'll give you a pop. If you have blue eyes or sort of greenish hazel eyes, you can wear browns or brown black. I have navy blue on, but my eye makeup is in the grayish, charcoal-ish family because it's a contrast to my eye color. Okay, because and I can teach you all that. Guess what I do? I do virtual makeup classes, and we can do one. If you just need some help with what colors to wear, I can help you pick that out. Just contact me. Okay, so then your eye makeup is super important. The other thing is your eyebrows. Now on this side, I have done my eyebrows. On this side is my natural, more natural looking eyebrow. Do you see the difference? Do you see how much more this side of my face is lifted up because my brows are done? Eyebrows are super, super important. Now, if you wear glasses, it's even more important because when you wear glasses, people need to see your eyes behind. You don't want just your glasses to show. And you know what? If you're a speaker and you're fun, you might have really cool looking glasses. These are like, you know, I wouldn't say boring, but they're like classic glasses, right? And if you're not making a statement with your glasses, the best thing you can do when you're speaking is to have this kind of a glass lens on instead of like red lenses or bright orange frames or whatever. It's better unless that's part of your personality. If it's part of your personality, then that is great. It might even be part of your presentation, right? So you want to make sure that you are coming across as you, is what I'm trying to say. You need to bring yourself, your best self to the table. And I am more of a classic person, but I'm a fun classic person, right? That's my personality, that's the way I dress and all of that. So you want to bring that to the table when you're speaking in the way you dress, in the way you present yourself, and in your accessories and makeup. So with glasses, as you can see, you can still see my eyebrows on this side, but you cannot see it on this side. You want to make sure that your brows show right above your frame because it's still lifting your face. And as you can see, on this side, you can actually see my eyes behind my glasses. On this side, my eyes sort of disappear a lot more. And even if we get back here even more, if I back up again like I did before, let me back up my chair. See this? There's a big difference between, you can see my eyes way better on this side than on this side. And that's the whole important thing about wearing makeup, whether you wear glasses or not wear glasses. You want your eyes to show because your eyes are the window of your soul. Men, a lot of times, and I can teach you, if you're a man, I can teach you how to do this. You just need to have good skincare, a man does. You can wear a little bit of foundation or a little bit of tinted moisturizer on your face just to even out your skin tone because none of us have even skin tone. I mean, babies even don't. Babies have gorgeous skin. Don't get me wrong about that. But even if you look at a baby, a lot of times they have more red in their cheeks, and you know, they don't look all exactly one color, and but they have it strategically, like they have the pink right in the spot it's supposed to be, right? So you want to make sure that you wear a foundation, a good foundation that's HD quality, or a tinted moisturizer that's HD quality, so that it evens out your skin tone and makes your skin look better on stage. And men can do that too. The other thing men can do is they can wear a little bit of eyeliner on their eyes, and that will make their eyes stand out. And of course, if you've ever done any kind of acting on stage, which I have done, all men that are on stage always wear heavy eyeliner. And the farther away the stage is from the audience, the more eyeliner you need to wear. And you should know that if you're a performer, you know that already. Okay, so men can wear eyeliner too. If you need to get a hold of me, I will teach you how to use it and what product to use. And always use waterproof eyeliner and waterproof mascara when you are performing or when you are speaking, especially if you get sweaty, because there's nothing worse than your makeup dripping and or you getting all kinds of like raccoon eyes down here halfway through your presentation, especially if you're presenting for, you know, more than 45 minutes. Even at that time, you really need to wear a waterproof makeup. And I can help you with that. Anything I'm talking about, you just let me know if you need help picking out something, and I can help you with that. The other thing is powder. Do I powder? Do I not powder? Which one is best? So what I've said to you before is you want the glow to be here, because this highlights your eyes and picks up the sparkle in your eye. You want this. You want the highlighter to be here where the light picks it up, right? But on the rest of your face, especially if you have more oily skin, you can use a powder. So what I do is the only place I ever get a little a little oily is on my nose. So I just put a little powder on my nose, and I also get sometimes when I'm speaking, or especially for on stage for a while and or in front of lights, I get a little oily or shiny up there, and I don't want the shine here or the shine here. I want the shine here. So you can be strategic about where you put the powder, so it's the best for you. You can experiment with light. You can experiment by using the light that you're going to be speaking with or filming with, and that's why makeup artists always have powder to powder the noses of their clients when they are in those situations, and even brides for bridal shoots and things like that. Makeup artists always have powder. This one's really cool because it locks and you can put it right in your purse and carry it with you. Okay, and this powder does not get in the one thing about powder, which I found a lot of powders, is that it gets in your pores and shows your lines and wrinkles. This powder doesn't do that. And if you're older, I mean, let's face it, we all get wrinkles, right? We try to use all the stuff to get rid of them, but we're still going to get them as we get older. We just want to grow old gracefully and look the best that we can, on stage or off. Okay, so now let's talk about lips. This is a big one. Okay, I want to tell you what I found this article, and I was just kind of perusing different articles, and I found this article, and this one is from Stylecaster magazine, and it is about wearing lipstick, bold lipstick. Okay, if you are presenting, whether it's a presentation at work, whether a presentation at school, whether it's a presentation online, whether it's a presentation in person on stage, it says lipstick is a known confidence booster. So if you need an extra nudge when it is needed in public speaking, go for a powerful shade of lipstick, and we suggest red. I suggest red, Stylecaster suggests red, and most other people will suggest a red lipstick. It doesn't have to be a bright, bold red, but it needs to be some kind of a red, because people look at your lips, and the biggest thing about wearing a bolder lip, okay, is it's a statement. It says, I am professional, I am ready for work, I am ready to present, I'm confident, and I'm ready to give you what you need. It's a bold confidence booster. And I'm not joking you, and this is true because I've had so many customers and I've done it myself. If you are having a down day, even if you're home, Christina Aguilera said this exact same thing. She said it in an article interview. She said, when I'm home and I've got my sweats on and I have my hair pulled back in a ponytail, if I just put on some red lipstick, which she uses my product, Lipsense, she said it automatically makes me feel better about myself. I feel like I can get more done. I just feel good about myself. And that's truly, and if you've never worn red, I'm challenging you to try it. Now, regular red lipstick is super messy. And if you've ever tried regular red lipstick when you are on stage, it's very scary because you don't know if you have red lipstick all over your teeth while you're talking to your people. So when you use Lipsense, which is what I represent, and speakers and performers all over the world wear Lipsense for this exact reason, is that it's confidence that you know it'll be there no matter what. You can sit down at a table and have lunch with the people that you're doing a conference with or whatever, and you're not going to get lipstick all over everything. You're not going to have lipstick on your coffee cup. You're not going to have lipstick on your tea if you have it on stage so that you sip your tea once in a while to clear your throat or help you with your voice. You're not going to have lipstick all over it and have it look gross, and it will not bleed and feather into your lines if you are speaking and you're on the older side, on the more, senior side. I mean, I'm one of them, okay? I'm 65, so, I can say it because I am one. So when you have these little lines here, this lip color will not get, and it will not bleed or feather, and it stays put. It doesn't, even if you hold a microphone up, that's why Christina Aguilera uses our Lipsense, because when she puts a microphone up to her mouth, it won't smear and get all over the microphone, and then it won't smear all over her. Now I have on a very, very nude, it's lip color, it's Lipsense. I have a Lipsense on now, and this is like the nudest of the nude for those people that don't want very much, but they want a little bit of color on their lips to go with this look here, this natural look here. But this look here, I need lips. So I'm going to show you really quick because I want to show you, where is my Q-tip that I had out? All right, that's all right. I'll just wipe off the moisturizing gloss that I have on. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. Now, as far as red lipsticks go, or red lip colors go, there's a lot of different colors of red, and that is what I can help you determine what would be the best on you, because there's neutral reds, there's blue reds on the blue side with the blue base, then there's warm reds on the orange side, and depending on your skin tone, what looks best on you and how much boldness you feel comfortable with. But this color here I'm going to show you is called neutral, and it's not called neutral because you think it's like this kind of neutral. It's called neutral because it goes with everyone's skin tone, and it looks good with any color of clothes you would wear, except for like bright pink. It won't look good with that, but I'm going to show you the difference, and you'll see it on me. You'll see how much more amazing I look with red lips, okay? I'm just going to put a little bit. You can already see my lips better. All right. There you go. Now, you can see that I look more balanced now. right? Lips is, if you don't have lips on and you only have eyes, then on stage especially, people are going to see your eyes, but they're not going to see your lips. So now I look more balanced, and if I put a little of my gloss on, because this is the moisture that goes with the Lipsense, now my lips are moisturized and ready to go. So this is why you want to wear red lips, because you will always look your best. If you have red lips on, you will always look dressed up, you will always look professional, you will always look ready to go. Even, do you know that I have a customer that is a waitress, and she's been a waitress at this exact same restaurant for 15 years, and it's a high-class restaurant. She's never ever worn lips. She's always worn makeup on her eyes, eyeliner, mascara, a little shadow, but she'd never worn lipstick ever. And so I said, let's do an experiment. Let's have you wear Lipsense, red Lipsense, blue red, which is what Christina Aguilera wears. It's a brighter red. Let's have you wear blue red on your lips for 1 week while you're working, and come back and tell me the difference. She said, oh my gosh, I was shocked at the difference of the way I was treated, and my tips were way higher. And she'd been a waitress for a long time, so she knew what her average tip was for the day and for the week. And she said, I couldn't believe it. So now she wears red lips every day when she's working, because she is perceived as more professional. Do you have to wear red? No, but it's a really good thing for you to wear a form of red while you're speaking. It's better if you do, but if you have an outfit, let's say if you're a purple girl and you love purple and that's even part of your speech, well then of course you should wear a purple lip, like a plum maybe, or something like that goes with your outfits, of course, that you're going to be wearing. Now let's talk about accessories for a minute, because this is part of beauty as well when you're speaking about speaking. I wore this sweater on purpose. I'm working from home. I'm talking to you from home. Okay, I look professional. I have very little jewelry on. I have little earrings on. I have just a necklace and my rings on, and that's it. Okay, so the least accessories you have, the better, because it's less distracting. If you go on stage, or if you do some kind of a virtual thing and you've got a really busy blouse on, or you've got massive earrings on, or whatever, unless that's part of your personality, because some people, that's who they are, so people would think it was weird if they didn't wear those things. But most of the time, I'm going to show you an example of something classic and understated that you could do. Let's say we are in the middle of winter, and it's acceptable, right? Starting in fall and winter, I mean, a lot of women wear scarves as accessories. So I'm going to show you. So this scarf, I love this scarf. I got it in England. This scarf is kind of in the same family tone as my shirt. So I'm going to put this on. And if I had this scarf on, it's a little bunched up the way I have it right now, but if I had this scarf on right now, you still see my face, don't you? You're not distracted by my scarf. You still see my framed face, and the scarf actually kind of frames it a little bit, but it's not distracting, is what I mean. So now watch this. Now watch, which I love this scarf too, and I wear it a lot in the fall because it has a lot of fall colors. It's got the orange and the red and the golds and the orange, all of that stuff. But if I was to wear this scarf here, now you notice my scarf almost as much as you notice my face. I hope you can see that in the camera right now. But if I had this scarf on, it takes away from my face, and I want people to see me. I want people to be listening to me. I don't want them to be thinking about, oh, that scarf is so cute, or I wonder where she got it, or that's the wrong color for her, whatever, right? So it's better to be a little bit more plain. Same with earrings. So I love bigger earrings, but Oops, I just dropped my example. Hold on a second. Okay, I got it off the floor. All right, so I use these earrings a lot when I'm speaking because they're not distracting. These are some of my favorite earrings that I'm going to put on right now, but these are bigger. And I'm not saying you can't do this. I'm just saying that I want you to see the difference, because when you do this, now I have these big earrings on. When I'm talking, my earrings are moving and I'm being animated and I'm trying to get a point across, and these earrings are distracting, whereas this side, they're not. It's not distracting. I'm moving around. You can still see my face. You can still watch my expressions. But when I'm doing this over here, these earrings are moving and dangling, and you might be thinking, oh, those are cute earrings. I mean, I love these earrings because I love sunflowers, and they actually go with my gray sweater. So what I'm saying is I could wear these, but they take away from my presentation in most instances. When we're talking generalities here, we're not talking about pure hardline facts or rules, I should say, okay? So if you want to learn more, I hope you learned something from today. If you did, could you please just put it below, because I know most of you will watch it by replay. So just put replay and then maybe a little tidbit that you learned. And then if you need my help, or you want to have a virtual instruction, or maybe I can do a consultation with you virtually, see what your skin looks like, maybe help you that way, or maybe pick out some lip colors or some makeup colors that might work for you. That's what I do. That's what I do for a living, and I'm more than happy to do that for you guys. So if you will contact me, my website is liquidmakeup.com. My Facebook business page is Kisses from Jeri. And that's, if you just type in Kisses from Jeri, you'll find me. I'll put it in below as well so that you have that information. And you can always call me on the phone. You can message me through Messenger. Whatever you want to do, I'm here to help. And I hope you learned something from today. And thank you so much for listening. Bye for now.